don't have anything. Everything is horrible. Who is the owner of PayPal so I can hate them personally?
Oh, Samuel Page.
Hi friends, back again. This is not a Pinterest or a pinned recipe. So I actually have to type out what is going on here. But basically, I've had a few people ask me about how to do turkey tails in the Instant Pot. The reason you want to do turkey tails in the Instant Pot is because if you just let turkey tails boil in some water or in some, even if you put a little vinegar and broth or whatever into it and just let it boil, you're going to be boiling for a while before you get smooth, fall off the bone, nice, delicious, melt in your mouth fat. Because that's the only part. Turkey is lean. Turkey is very, very lean. But the tail, the buttocks, it's not the butt, but turkey tail, fatty. It's the fattiest part, and it's the only part that even really matters on a turkey. Like any other part of the turkey, you can just, I don't know, get rid of it. If we could just engineer only turkey tails and no other part of the turkey, I would be fine. And actually, you would too, because turkey tail is the best part of the turkey. Some people have told me they don't know where to find turkey tails. I'm in Northwest Indiana. We usually get our turkey tails from Meijer. So if you have a Meijer near you, you should go and look at your Meijer and see if they have smoked turkey tails. They're super easy to make in the Instant Pot, as are collard greens, which is why I started making turkey tail in the Instant Pot to begin with, because I did not want to make collard greens standing over the stove, because that's just, I mean, we have the technology. What are we doing? Why are we standing over the stove anymore? It's oppression, and it's evil, and no one should have to do it. So anyway, you see I got my onion and I had it cut up. Now you don't have to dice your onion any particular kind of way. Even if you just took it and made rings of it. Take your skin off, of course. Take your skin off. Rings, dice it, half rings, whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. What you're going to do is you're going to put it into your Instant Pot on Saute. You're going to saute it. I do mine in olive oil, but you can use butter, avocado oil if you're fancy and rich. You can do whatever you want to do, but you just need a fat. You're gonna saute your onion in a fat, and then you add your seasonings. I usually use salt, seasoned salt, salt and seasoned salt, pepper, and really, honestly, whatever I look in the spice cabinet and the spirit says, "Ooh, that sounds good," do that. That's what I do, and I don't measure anything. I just throw it in there. Once your onions get to smelling, and they're kind of floppy looking, you can put your garlic in, because garlic will burn, unfortunately. If you do not have a big jar of minced garlic in your refrigerator, please love yourself and go to the store and buy yourself a big barrel of minced garlic, because mincing garlic by hand is terrible. Here come the main attraction. Okay, so these are the turkey tails. You're going to put them in there with your sauteed onion and your garlic and what have you. And you're going to saute those around for a little bit. Mine are fresh out the freezer, straight out the freezer. I don't thaw them or anything, just straight out the freezer. Now you see I cut my Instant Pot off. It's off of Saute now. And I'm about to add chicken broth. And I use the full everything. If it's not that low sodium, low fat, blah blah blah, everything, all of it. If I had made a chicken broth or even a bone broth, if I had made one, I'd be using it. Because you can put everything in there, and you should. Food is so great when you keep everything in it. Stop taking stuff out. So anyway, I've got my I think I put about 2 cups, whatever the minimum is for the Instant Pot is in there. And then you can just close it up. Of course, seal it. Make sure your thing is sealed, because you can't get to pressure if it's not sealed. 30 minutes. And that's that. Natural release. And that's them. So I had made maybe 2 or 3 days. 2 days before, the day before, I don't know, jollof rice. Now that actually is the recipe I'll link below, because jollof rice is amazing. And it's even more amazing when you top it, when you put on top of it your turkey tail. It's so good. Like, could cry good. Do you see how easily it's just you can take the meat and just and mix it in, and that's a meal.